A very good news for all the students, those who are studying IELTS. IELTS has started an online based test which you can actually give while sitting at your home. So you should not wait for the IELTS to open up their test centers, and you can give your IELTS test sitting at your home. IELTS has launched a new product that is called IELTS Indicator, which is launched by British Council. Though it is not launched by IDP, it is only by British Council, and all the students, those who have to or those who are aspiring to go abroad for their higher studies, they can take this test. This test is not applicable for general training students. This is only applicable for academic students. I have compiled all the notes and I have prepared a short PowerPoint presentation, but this PowerPoint presentation is a crux of all the information that you are looking for IELTS indicator. So let's go through with the presentation. Okay, let's start understanding IELTS indicator in a better way. IELTS indicator, what will I get to know? So this slide tells you what is going to happen in the further presentation. Why IELTS indicator is created, what is IELTS indicator, who can appear, security of the test, what you need to know before you book the test, what are the system requirements, how universities can access this course, what is the cost of IELTS indicator, how it is different from normal IELTS, few facts you should know about IELTS indicator. So we need to know why IELTS indicator is created. It is actually created to help students to continue the application process, to continue submitting their applications with their desired university or college whilst IELTS testing is suspended. Students can actually appear for this test to at least secure their position in their desired university or college. As the students get their score report, which is a TRF, but in IELTS indicator, it is an indicative score report. They can submit this indicative scores at their desired institution to secure their position during COVID-19. What we need to understand by this is that, see, you need to accept the fact that by the time colleges, everything, the situation gets normal, the college will actually have a overflow of applications, not just from India or not just from the country that you are watching this video. We have to accept the fact that the colleges or the universities or the education institutions that you are aspiring to go, let it be Canada, Australia, UK, US, Ireland, anywhere, they are going to have the overflow of applications. So why this test has been created, that by submitting these score reports of IELTS indicator, you can, along with that report, you can submit your applications. So it is just the online process to the college based on your, reports, and based on the score that you have achieved. They can at least issue the offer letter to you. So once the college has issued the offer letter, you have blocked your seat there. You are not among that, a lot which the college will have once the situation gets normal. You're already having your seat there. So that's what the word secure means, that you're securing your position, and that secured position for sure nobody is going to take, because offer letter is a commitment from the university to you. And at the same time, obviously, this IELTS indicator test is actually helping the universities to understand what kind of English language ability does the student have. From this image, what I want you to show, if you see the first image, it shows that there's a student. Then obviously, the crisis that we all are facing through is COVID-19, is coronavirus. And then there's a university. So what IELTS indicator is doing now, IELTS indicator is actually helping you to approach to the university in the second position. So it is actually helping you to approach the university sitting at your own home, and then have a secured position in the university. So simple basic reason of IELTS indicator: appear for this test and secure your position in the university. So let's understand that what exactly is IELTS indicator. So IELTS indicator, first of all, obviously it's an online test. So it means that this test can be taken at home. But this test is available only once a week at a pre-scheduled time. Four skills are tested in this, starting from your listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Although speaking is not done on the same day, and it is actually you get an appointment and you get a notification when is your speaking. Speaking is done then by a video call where the examiner assess your speaking skills. It's an official IELTS product. IELTS indicator is an official IELTS product, and the test format remains the same. When I say it's a IELTS product, I have done my research and I have got the information about IELTS indicator on IELTS.org and from British Council website. Although there was no information available on IDP website for IELTS indicator. This is a time test which is 2 hours 45 minutes approximately. It gives you indicative score, the score for each section and an overall band score. When I say indicative, see this only serves as this only serves or helps you to secure your position in any educational university or a college. So it indicates your proficiency. So there is a slight difference between indicative score and your TRF. The test result you get within 7 working days. And please understand that it is not a substitute for in-person IELTS or for the normal IELTS. It is not a substitute of that. You may have to appear for the IELTS again when the embassy starts accepting or when these embassies are open. This test is only for academic students. General training students will not be able to give this test, as the purpose of this test is helping students to apply their education applications, apply for study visa, or to submit their applications in the university or college. So now the question comes that who can appear for IELTS indicator, or which national can appear for IELTS indicator. Anywhere where IELTS testing is suspended due to COVID-19, where the test taking centers have been closed till this situation gets normal. So the people from these countries are eligible to appear for IELTS indicator test. The list of the countries is in front of your screen, which you can go through. Now moving on to the next slide. IELTS indicator security features. We need to accept that IELTS is not new, or it's not a new test that is into the market. So before IELTS launch any of its product, they ensure that they comply with the security, security that is important for appearing of this test. They ensure that they verify and validate the ID of test taker. There is a face-to-face ID validation during the speaking test. Secure browser to prevent external access. And the IELTS material is authentic IELTS material that you will be accessing to. So again, when we talk about security features, they validate your ID. Then there is a face-to-face ID validation. Then there's a security of the browser that they want to ensure that you will not have any external access. At the same time, you will get the authentic IELTS material. So before you actually book your test, ensure that you have gone through the guidelines by IELTS, which is first of all, you need to have a quiet and a comfortable space to take your test. You should ensure that you have a laptop or a desktop computer with you. You cannot attempt this test on your mobile or a tablet device. Your computer should meet the minimum and recommended system requirements, which I'll discuss in the next slide. A stable internet connection, this is, I think, the most important part, I would say, because At times we may face intermittent internet connection, sometimes poor connection. We may have a power cut. So please ensure that when you are attempting this test, there should be a stable internet connection. Your speakers or headphones should be connected to your computer during the listening test. A computer with microphone and a camera for your speaking test. Your ID document you registered with for your speaking test. Ideally, the best document that you should register should be your passport. So, what are the system requirements? First of all, you need to download and install a secure exam browser. I'm again telling you, the name of the browser is Secure Exam Browser. To conduct your listening, reading, and writing test, you have to download Zoom. You have to download Zoom app for your speaking test. So, your speaking is actually conducted on Zoom, and then instruction email is sent before the test. All the, whatever the system requirements are, once you have booked the test, they will send the, system requirements on the registered email ID before the test itself. From this image, what I want you to show, if you see the first image, it shows that there's a student. Then obviously, the crisis that we all are facing through is COVID-19, is coronavirus. And then there's a university. So what IELTS indicator is doing now, IELTS indicator is actually helping you to approach to the university in the second position. So it is actually helping you to approach the university sitting at your own home, and then have a secured position in the university. So simple basic reason of IELTS indicator: appear for this test and secure your position in the university. After your personal details down, there will be a test scores. So IELTS indicator will provide the scores in this format. It is, if you can see this image, the box there, it is not how your TRF looks like. It will look like this, wherein there is more like a grid, and then your listening, reading, writing, and speaking scores are shown, and then a overall score. Please understand, this is an indicative score. If you see clearly, the gray box inside the box, it's written test indicator academic. It's written indicator academic. It is just to understand your English proficiency. Now comes the cost of the test. What is the actual cost of the test? The cost of the test is $149, or in INR, I should say, it's just 11,400 rupees. Okay, so after going through the complete information on IELTS indicator, being it an online test where you can give it from your home, the test duration is 2 hours 45 minutes. The cost is $149, and it's an indicative test, it's not a regular IELTS test. So, still, how it is different from a normal IELTS? See, the functionality is same as a computer delivered test. You can, easily highlight, you can take notes, you can drag and drop, you can copy paste, you can check your word count. The with In terms of functionality, it remains the same, but the scores are indicative rather than a formal statement of results. This is not a formal statement of result, this is just an indication that this is where you stand, or this is what your language proficiency is. Now, these are the few facts I want to take this up in the end of the PowerPoint presentation. These facts I have taken from these websites. I have written it there so that there is no question of doubt that whether this information is true or false. So the first of all, its IELTS indicator cannot be used for migration purposes. So I have gone through the British Council website, and this is what it is written over there, that this test is cannot be used for migration purpose. So the sole purpose of this test is to submit your language proficiency along with your documents to the institute to secure your position. or to get an offer letter. The next information which I got from actually from IELTS Indicator website is that as IELTS Indicator provides an indicative score only, it is not accepted by all organizations. Before you book, be sure to check with your university or education institution. So this is where you need to do your homework, or if you're applying through any of the study visa counselor. So what you need to do is like before you actually take a decision of doing a IELTS indicator, check out the list of universities or colleges that you're looking forward to apply to your application, and check on their website. Check whether they have a IELTS indicator, as the approved test. So before you book your test, check out with the university, check out with your study visa counselor that will your desired university or college is going to accept the IELTS indicator. And from IELTS org, what I got that it is not a substitute for in-person IELTS. Once testing resumes, your university or education provider may ask you to take the in-person IELTS even if you have taken the IELTS indicator. So you may be asked to appear for the in-person IELTS, which is a normal IELTS test, even if you have the scores of IELTS indicator. Thank you so much. So I hope you have watched this presentation. If you have any questions, if you have any queries concerning any of the tests that you should appear for, please put your questions in the comment box. We will surely reply you back. Thank you.